I have a couple of rules for my VIPs. First thing is, I need you to pay attention, not because I'm power crazy, but because you have instructions. You've got specific things you need to do. The faster we can do these, the faster we can get to the fun part. If I spend all my time like telling you to adjust your feet, it's really boring for me, it's really boring for you. So feet flat on your floor, hands on your own laps. Excellent. Now you guys are now, my VIPs, you're also a member of a select group, a team. You guys are all teammates. So it's very important that a couple things are true of your teammates. First thing is your chairs need to be very close together. You last two, I didn't do the adjustment. Thank you so much. Over here, what is your name, sir? Dan. And on this end we have Olivia. Okay, Dan and Olivia. So first things first, everybody in here is your team, but the people on your left and your right are your most important team members. So you all know each other. So without speaking, just turn to one person, shake their hand and smile, turn to the other person, shake their hand and smile. All right, there's no need for introductions. We're all, I don't, that's why I don't go left, right, because it never works out. You'll figure it out eventually. Good. Also, you'll notice that your chairs are very close together because in a couple of minutes you may get very relaxed, and I want you to know you can trust the people on your left and your right for support, literally. So everybody, I need you to lean on the person next to you towards Dan, like you fell asleep in the back of the car. Go ahead, lean, lean, lean. Put your head down on their shoulder. For some of you, it'll be a little further down. You may actually have to lift your hip to do it. Good. Yeah, I know, you've got a hard job. Keep going, just lean more. Yeah, good, all right. Just get used to how that feels, because later on your eyes will be closed. I don't want you to know what it's going to feel like with eyes closed. Sitting up. Now leaning towards Olivia. Olivia, don't lean, for God's sakes. Good, don't be that way, really. It's like Jenga, otherwise we're going to get 15 more people. Good, I know, it's a long distance for some of you. You can, trust me, you can. Lift your leg. It's a yoga thing. You know, get that downward dog going. All right, sitting up. Tilt your head back for a second. Tilt your head forward for a second, let your chin touch your chest. Bring your eyes up. Now here's the next crazy thing. I need you to take your eyes and close them and move just your eyebrows up and down. Move your eyebrows up and down. I want you to notice that there's different muscles that move your eyebrows. Again, nothing to do with hypnosis. It's just really funny to watch them do this. It's just, oh, eyes open? Good. Now, audience, the next couple of minutes are the science part. For you people who are going to go on to study psychology, this is the part you want to pay attention to. You'll notice that I'm going to take you through exercises. The most important part of the exercise is simply getting them to observe exactly what they're experiencing in the moment, to the exclusion of all the thoughts that they may have about what that means. But what that means is, it's best if you guys remain quiet so that they can actually focus on that immediate experience rather than processing the noises that they hear. So you guys remain quiet for the next 10 minutes. These guys will focus on the inside. After that, I'm going to remind them of something they already know, which is that the applause and laughter that they're going to hear is because they're doing an amazing job. That's what applause and laughter means in a hypnosis show. Something is going right, like an improv show. So after that, you can make lots and lots of noise because it'll actually make them go deeper into trance and do a better job on stage. But for now, remain quiet. VIPs. All hypnosis, as I said in the introduction, is self-hypnosis. So the next step is actually me asking your permission to put you in hypnotic trance. So I'm going to start with Dan. You ready to go? Just nod your head, Dan. You ready, sir? Ready, sir. Anticipation. I like to see it. See, this is skepticism. You see this? You see the arms crossed? It's very... I would do this, but it would be too obvious what I'm up to. So I'll do this. All right, good. Uncross your arms. That's so crazy. Good. All right. It means something. Ready? 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 Good. Anticipation. I'd like to see it. Nice. Nice. Focus. Nice. Yes. 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 Okay. Good. VIPs. From now on, no talking on stage. No talking on stage starting right now. VIPs, close your eyes. By the way, I'm going to talk to the audience. Audience, if you didn't get picked, that is okay with me. I simply pick random people, to be honest, from different parts of the audience. The chairs those people are sitting in do nothing in the hypnotic process. The hypnotic process happens in your mind. So if you're in the audience and you want to participate in the show, now is your chance. Close your eyes and follow along. VIPs. Shh. Shh. A couple of things are going to happen with your eyes closed. All of these things will happen. The only question is how quickly you will notice them. The quicker you notice them, the quicker things will happen. The first thing you'll notice, VIPs, is that with your eyes shut, you become very aware of your hands on your legs. You're also very aware of your feet, whether or not they're in shoes or in socks. You notice that feeling, that pressure of your feet on the ground. Of course, that feeling is always there, but now you can feel it. You notice the back of the chair, the seat of the chair. You notice the people on your left and your right, either because you can actually feel your arm touching their arm, or simply because you're aware in that very human way that there's another human next to you. Notice how you can relax into your chair, either because you simply relax, or whether or not it begins to feel heavy in your chair. Different parts, your shoulders dropping, your arms now becoming heavy. Make your legs feel heavy and loose. Let yourself feel loose in your chair. Adjust yourself in any way and complete the adjustment now. Notice how heavy your eyelids are, how loose and relaxed they are, how relaxed the muscles of your face are. Notice the sounds in the room. All the big noises, like my voice, but also all the little noises. People whispering, the sound of the air conditioning at the other end of the room. You can tell now for the first time the direction it's coming from. Notice the feeling of the air circulating in the room. Now, VIPs, your first task is simply to relax your body, and all of you are doing a very good job of it. In fact, I'd like to show you what a good job you're doing by coming by and raising your hand. When I lift your hand by the thumb, notice how heavy and loose you can make your hand, how your hand is heavy and loose. Loose and heavy, that's very good. Loose and heavy, that's good. Loose and heavy, that's good. Heavy and loose. Lift it and let it drop. Or hold it up, that's fine with me. Loose and heavy, good, good. Now VIPs, excellent. Now VIPs, as I go past you and lift your arm, heavy and loose. That's good, that's good. Notice how you can adjust in your chair. You may find yourself leaning against somebody. As you lean against somebody or somebody leans against you, that's simply an opportunity to relax even more, knowing that you will not fall out of your chair, because your chair and your neighbor will keep you in your chair. That's good. That's very good. Loose and lift. Again, as somebody leans on you or you lean on somebody, as you lean on somebody or somebody leans on you, notice how that allows you to relax even more. As you lean on somebody or somebody leans on you, notice how you relax even more. Again, notice the sounds of the audience. They're doing that because you're doing something very good. They want to see you do more. That's right. More. Even looser. That's right. Let it go. That's good. Already the audience has begun to react. They cannot believe how well you're doing. Whatever you're doing, go even deeper into that place. That's right. That's right. Just like that. That's right. Even deeper. Okay. Hold it in. Everybody take a deep breath. Hold it in. And release. Good. VIPs. We've relaxed our bodies very well. Deeper still. Now it's time to relax our minds. But before we go on to the minds, I want to point one thing out. Notice as you relax your bodies, as your bodies go loose and limp, there is one set of muscles that is working hard, which is the muscles that keep your eyes shut. It's almost as if the more you relax, the more your eyes lock shut. That's exactly the way that works, because there's a special set of muscles that keep your eyes shut during sleep. They start locking your eyes down the second you begin to relax. The more you relax, the more your eyes lock down. Now that you're relaxed completely, your eyes are completely locked down. That's just the way that works. If you know that you're completely relaxed, if you know that your eyes are locked down, if you know that your eyes will not open, even if you try to move your eyes behind your eyelids, you can go ahead and move your eyes behind your eyelids knowing your eyes will not open. In fact, you can even, if you know they're locked, you can even try to open them knowing they will not open. The more you try to open, the more they lock down, knowing they're completely relaxed and loosening the process of locking down right now. That's right. See what you did? That's cool. VIPs, stop experimenting with that. Take a deep breath. You're going to go even deeper in a second. I'm going to touch a couple people on the shoulder. First thing, if I touch you on the shoulder, it's your chance to go twice as deep. Relax, even deeper. There you go, it's right there. That's why we practiced. Good. Trust your teammates. I'm going to touch a couple people on the shoulder right now. You know what? I'm going to wait, and I'll tell you why. VIPs, continue to relax. From now on, with each breath you take, in the rhythm that is personal to you, you'll find yourself going even deeper, more relaxed into this space that we're going to call sleep. You're going to remember what this feels like, because each and every time I say the word sleep, this is the place I want you to return to. Physically relaxed, eyes shut and locked. So really take a moment to examine and memorize exactly what this feels like, how loose and relaxed your body is, how locked your eyes are, how focused your mind is. I'm going to talk to the audience. Continue to relax and breathe. Audience, one of the things that I like to point out is that we all make snap judgments all the time. This is the thing that people in hypnosis don't have to bother doing. This is why hypnosis is relaxing, because all the time our minds are working like supercomputers, because we're trying to focus on 16 things at once. Right now, all of you are doing what I'm doing in that part of my brain that does snap judgments, which is making determinations about who's going to be a great subject in the hypnosis show. And I'll be honest, I don't know yet. I always find that I'm wrong about a couple people, but I'll tell you what I think I'm seeing, because I think you think you're seeing it the same thing too. Let's see, I'm going to start over here. Going this way, much better. Excellent, really good. Can't tell yet, not sure, pretty darn good. It always happens in clumps. I don't know why. I've talked to people in like higher education about why it happens in clumps. I'm not sure. Then again, really good. This is obviously pretty damn good. And then here, I think we're finishing up strong. A lot of good volunteers, an excellent group. By the way, give them a nice hand for doing what they did. That was for you, VIPs, for doing such a great job. Let's relax the mind like you relax the body. In a second, I'm going to have you focus on a number. That number is going to be 100. I'd like you to imagine it big and bright like a neon sign at night. Then I'll say the word deeper, and I want you to drive that number out of your head, make it disappear like turning the light off at night. I say number, then I say deeper, you make that number disappear. Here we go, 100, deeper, 99, deeper, 98, deeper, 97, deeper. Now notice how quickly you can see the number. 96, deeper, and make it disappear. 95, deeper. How when it's gone, it is gone for good. 94, deeper. Now the numbers come even faster. 93, 92, 91. You make them disappear as soon as I say them. 90, 89. Now the numbers come in clumps. Now rest to the 80s. See them all and make them disappear. 70s and 60s, disappear. 50s and 40s. Make them all disappear. Make those numbers disappear till there's nothing but space. Empty space where something used to be. That's right. Now, VIPs, it is time to start the comedy show. This is the way we start the comedy show. First, I snap my fingers 3 times so that when I ask you to open your eyes, and I won't do it yet, you'll be able to. 1, 2, 3. Now your eyes will open when I ask you to. In a second, you're going to open your eyes, feeling alert and awake. Everything will look and feel perfectly normal, just as it did when you sat down in your chair. Everything will look and feel perfectly normal when you sat down in your chair, except, stay right there. Look at me. Sleep. Twice as deep. In a second, you will open your eyes. In a second, everything will look and feel perfectly normal, except when I say the word sleep to you. Only when I say the word sleep to you will you return to this physical and mental relaxed place. You will wait until you hear the word sleep to return to it. Notice how wonderful the feeling is. You'll really want to go back there. You'll be waiting eagerly for me to say the word sleep to you. I may touch you in the head or the arm or the hand to make you sleep, but whatever I do, it will be your opportunity to return. If you understand VIPs, nod your heads. Good. Take a deep breath. 3, 2, 1. Eyes open, alert and awake. Up, 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 up. Everybody up. Even people on the floor. Coming up, coming up, coming up, sir. Coming up. Sit in your chair, sir. I don't know what happened there. That is some weird business. Or did we sit up? Take a deep breath. Woo! How you doing? Give them a nice hand, by the way. They're back. Feeling good. All right. How you doing? Are you feeling good? What is your name? We haven't spoken yet.
Evan.
Evan, nice to meet you. Are you excited to be in the hypnosis show?
White.
Let me have your hand. Look at me. You see that guy? He is flipping out right now. It's like, what just happened to Evan? That was really weird. How you doing? So let me have your hand. Look at me. Oh, there you go. Good. Sleep. There you go. Watch the finger. Sleep. Watch the finger. Sleep. Sleep. Put your hand on her back so you don't fall over. Sleep. 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 Dance it up. Give him a nice hand, everybody. Thank you, Dan. Even deeper, even deeper, even deeper. What is your name? Nick. Nick, sit back in your chair. I don't want you to fall out again. Look at my finger. Sleep. Out there. Clearly his butt is magnetic and the floor is magnetic as well. Something is drawing him down. Miss, take your hand and put it in the chair. Notice how cold it is. Let me have your other hand. Look at me. Put your hand on her back. And now give him a nice hand, everybody. Stay right there. Sleep. Stay right there. Put your hand on his back. You have the other hand. Give her a nice hand, everybody. Put your hand in the chair. Notice how cold it is. All right, that's fine. Stand up. How you doing, man? Yeah. Let's see if this works. Look at your hand. Ouch. Put your hand on his back, just like that. Give them all a nice, oh, sorry, sir. You're gonna have to stay there because I'm gonna lose these people. Give them all a nice hand, everybody. Good looking group. Nicely done. Nicely done. Nicely done. Nicely done. Nicely done. Designated judge, stay, sleep, 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 sleep. There you go. I didn't tell you to wake up, sleep. Designated driver, sleep, sleep, nicely done, nicely done, nicely done, stay right there, sleep. Good. VIPs, we're gonna get you there in a second. VIPs in a second, we're gonna start the comedy show. Your one and only job during the comedy show is to make the audience laugh. That's what we're only here to do. The more you react, the bigger reactions, the more you make sure they can see what you're up to, the bigger laughs you will get from this beautiful audience that loves the show so far. In a second, you're going to open your eyes for the first comedy skit. The next time you open your eyes, you'll no longer be the age you came into the gymnasium as. The next time you open your eyes, you will be 5 years old. 5 years old! And you're on stage because you're at a school assembly. You're on stage because the teacher, the principal, that's me, is convinced that you guys are the best kids in school. That you are the best behaved children in the school. And that's exactly what you're going to be when I'm looking at you. You'll have your hands on your laps, you'll be smiling and waving like little angels, like little boys and girls ready for their first day of school. But of course, when I turn my back and talk to the rest of the auditorium, you'll do exactly what real 5-year-olds do, lose patience and lose focus. You'll make faces, you'll make noises, you'll try to make people in the audience laugh by doing silly, stupid stuff. Remember, to a 5-year-old, there's nothing funnier than a fart noise. But of course, you don't want to get caught by the teacher, so don't get out of your chair. Getting caught by the teacher out of your chair, and also do not get caught making faces. You will not pull, hair, or punch anybody else on stage, but you will get into all kinds of other mischief. If you understand VIPs, nod your heads. Good, take a deep breath. 3, 2, 1, eyes open, alert, and awake. Hello, hello, hello. Young man, can you come sit in the audience? Can you come sit in the audience? Can you come sit in the audience? Come sit in the audience. Good, come sit right there. Everybody else, sit up, sit up, sit up, sit up, sit up. Nap time is over, let's sit together. Everybody up, everybody up, up. Can I see some smiles? Let me see some big smiles. That's nice. You, 1 and 2, can you stand up? And can you sit on the end there? And can everybody here stand up and move over 1 chair? We move over 1. No, you guys are fine. You guys are fine. Just these people here. Move over this way. We're gonna come over this way. Yeah, move over 1 chair. Young man, move over 1 chair. Move over 1 chair so we have everybody together. Good. Everybody's sitting down now. Everybody's sitting down. Good. Let's be good. Hands on laps. Hands on laps. Can I see some angel smiles? Let me see some teeth. That's nice, that's nice. That's good. That's very good. Very good, very good. That's nice to see. That is nice to see. You're a good boy. Now, there's a reason why I brought these children up on stage. Because some of you have a terrible time just sitting in class, paying attention. But these boys and girls know that it's important to be able to behave yourself like little, isn't that right? Isn't that right? Hey, 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 hey. Not up. Who's being a silly Billy now? Hey, 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 hey. Let's not have that. Let's put our best faces on. That's nice. See that? That's very nice. Good for you. That's right. Now, like I said, maybe we have some children up here who are a little bit difficult to work with. I understand. But some of you are noticing slight changes in behavior when I'm not looking. Hey, 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 hey! Is he just frozen in that grimace? That is just weird. All right. Put your tongue back in your mouth. Okay. Now, I understand that some of these children are only 5, and that is why we can't expect perfect behavior from them. But I will tell you, all of these children are good children who are trying their best. Right, isn't that right? All right. Hands, feet on the floor, hands on laps. What is so funny? Oh no. The thing about laughter is it's contagious. You know? I don't know what they're laughing at. Honestly, I have no idea. Sometimes they do. VIPs, eyes up here. 3, 2, 1. down, you go all the way down. Let it go, let it all go, let it all go. Give them a nice hand, everybody. Very nicely done. Excellent work, VIPs. Well done. VIPs, in a second, you can open your eyes. You'll no longer be 5 years old. You will now return to the age you were at the beginning of the program. Everything will look and feel perfectly normal to you. In fact, as far as you're concerned, the show has not yet begun. You simply walked on stage, sat down for a second, closed your eyes. You're waiting for the hypnosis show to begin. Everything will look and feel perfectly normal to you, except when I tuck in the back of my shirt, you will suddenly discover that the back of my pants is gone. The back of my pants is gone. Instead of the back of my pants being there, there's nothing but what God gave me, my butt, sticking out of the back of my drawers. It is grotesque. It is disturbing. Unfortunately, you are stuck in your chair, you're glued in your chair, you can't move your chair, and you can't leave your chair. Also, VIPs, when you hear this noise, oops, sorry, not the feedback, the bell, you will suddenly feel an uncomfortable feeling coming from your right ear. An uncomfortable feeling. It's almost as if the person next to you stuck their wet finger in your ear, gave you a big wet willy. It's gonna make you shocked and amazed. You're gonna look at the person next to you. You're not gonna punch them or hit them, but you are gonna accuse them of sticking their finger in your ear. You understand, VIPs? Nod your heads. Good. Take a deep breath. 3, 2, 1. Eyes open, alert, and awake. All right, what a good-looking group. You guys feeling good? Feeling good? By the way, who here is ready to be hypnotized? Who wants to be hypnotized? You guys ready? Are you ready to be hypnotized, sir? All right, good. All right, but not yet, right? But you're excited, aren't you, sir? Aren't you excited? Are you excited to be hypnotized?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. What do you think it's gonna feel like?
I don't know.
You don't know. What do you think it's gonna feel like? Hypnosis, like it's gonna. What do you think?
Drugs.
Like drugs, yeah. That's what I think too. Now here's the thing. I gotta start the show by stretching out, because I always stretch out before I start the show. You know, it doesn't look like I do anything physical, but I'll be honest with you. There is a physical aspect to what I'm doing, and I always have to make sure I'm. Oh, and my laces are undone here. I'll tell you. Wow, did they just turn the air conditioning on? Let's just give me 1 second to get this fixed here. Oh, sorry. Everything okay? Everything okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Hi, sir. You all right? It's disgusting. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. All right. Oh, I see. Oh my goodness. Oh, I am so sorry. My pants. Did anybody see anything that was a little bit weird just a second ago? No, you didn't see anything, sir? Good. Deny. That's what I always say. Good news. I've had a repair made. The back of my pants is back. Let me just show you. It's gonna be safe. Nothing but black denim, like when I walked in. Okay, all good. So sorry about that. That is terrible. Unfortunately, the front of my pants is gone. So we're gonna get started here in a second. And I'll be honest, I am excited today. I'm excited about the show. I gotta say, it's not often that I get to come out this late at night, you know what I'm saying? And it's exciting. I'm not sure you can tell how excited I am, but you know, I am pretty excited about the whole thing. Anyway, front of my pants is back. Give them a nice hand. Well done. And I really appreciate that through all this craziness, you all stayed in your seats and kept relaxed. Oops, sorry. Is everything okay, sir? Is everything okay? What the hell? Did you feel something, miss? Where is it coming from? What about you, sir? Are you up to anything?
Yeah?
Okay, all right, that explains it. Sir, you all right?
No.
What's going on?
Oh,
So what?
Give me a what woo?
Did you just give him a wet willy?
No.
Did you feel something yourself?
No.
Oh, is that weird? All right. Sir, you're all right? You look a little disturbed. Yeah? All right. Oh, wow. Oh, some serious thing going on there, over there. Oh, not even going to get involved in that. VIPs, eyes up here. 3, 2, 1. Down you go, all the way down. No way we lost him again. My goodness. VIPs. It's called... By the way, I just want to point something out about this, because I did hear something. There's a term in hypnosis called economy, which means that we are always, at some level, involved in our own safety. So even though he keeps falling out of the chair, you'll notice every time he does it in a way that's actually safe for his face, back of his head. He's actually under control. He's relaxed, but he's actually doing a fall in a way that's safe. No one ever falls, unless they actually fall off a stage or something, in a way that's not under their control. People don't hurt themselves. I've never had it happen in 20 years. VIPs. And the next time you open your eyes, feeling alert and awake, everything will look and feel perfectly normal to you, except, what's next in the order? Oh, except for this. It is time for each of you to have an opportunity to talk to me on the microphone. This is an always exciting time. Introduce yourself to the audience, be the star of the show. I can't wait to meet all of you. Before I can do that, though, I need to teach you a couple of magical terms and a couple of magical things. These are things that are going to make you more powerful and more creative simply by knowing them. The first thing is the magic number. Tonight's magic number is 357. Audience, what's the magic number? 357. 357 is the magic number because in a second, when I ask you to count your fingers, you will count in the following fashion. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and so on. Let me say that again, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3. Those are the same as always. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 3, 5, 7, right in a row. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and so on. These are the only numbers you're going to need. These are the only numbers you're going to know. Between each number is simply a space. If you look for a number, it's simply a space, like between A and B, which brings us to letters. Letters are important also. Notice, by the way, VIPs, as you sit in your chairs, comfortably and relaxed, leaning on the person on your left and your right, notice how easy it is for you to remember your name. How easy it is for you to remember your name. It's like something that's in your pocket, you know just where it is. But VIPs, in a second, when you leave your chair, you're going to find that by standing up, your name is gone. It has simply disappeared, like one of the numbers you made disappear before. The minute you stand out of your chair and come to the microphone, your name is gone. If you look for your name, there's simply a space. In fact, find the space right now. That's the space you're going to look. Your name will not be there. Every time you look for your name is gone. Of course, when you sit down, your name comes back to you. That's because you only have your name when you're sitting in your chair, just like you are now. That's proof that it's working already, because you know your name while you're sitting in your chair. Third, special assignment for a special person. Person I am touching now on the shoulder, squeezing the shoulder right now. In a second, when you open your eyes, you have a special task, which is every time you hear the word microphone, I'll say the sentence like, please come to the microphone. I'm going to need you to stand up and come and talk to me for a second. That's because you're going to discover a warm spot on your face. Even now, you can notice warm spots on your face. In a second, you're going to come up and get a piece of bandage for the warm spot on your face that is a razor cut. It's not scary, or it's just annoying, and you'll want to cover it with a blue piece of tape to keep it from bleeding on your shirt and other people's shirts. If you understand, nod your head. Every time you hear the word microphone, you'll come up for another piece of tape. Person I'm touching now. Person I'm touching now. Person I'm touching now. And person I'm touching now. You have a special assignment as well. Your special assignment is this. Every time you hear applause and laughter, you are going to know that applause and laughter is for you. Also, person I am touching now. Every time you hear applause and laughter, that applause and laughter is for you. People love seeing you on stage. Your friends and classmates love the fact that you're in this show. Every time they hear applause and laughter, you're going to want to stand up and wave, take a little bow, acknowledge your personal fans in the audience. Other than that, VIPs, remember 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and your name stays in your seats. VIPs, if you understand all your instructions, including those with special instructions, please nod your heads. Very good. Take a deep breath. 3, 2, 1. Eyes open, alert, awake. Hello, 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 VIPs. How you guys doing? Give them another hand. You're doing a great job. Good looking group. I think it is time to meet some of these nice people on stage. Let's see. How about we start with this gentleman right here. Coming up here, sir. All right. Superstar, superstar. How you doing? Feeling good? Yeah. Yeah. Did you have a good time tonight? Yeah. Do me a favor. Look at me. Now look at the audience. Now look at me. Tell me your name. That's a tough one. Let's start with something simpler. I don't want to stump you. Hold your hands up. Fingers wide. Hold your hands up. Fingers wide. Both hands, please. I don't have a microphone. Good. Now, let me ask you a question. You don't have to count them now, but do me a favor. When you came on stage, when you came to the gym tonight, how many fingers did you have? How many fingers when you came here tonight? Why don't we count it? We'll just count it together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14. So how many fingers do you have? 14. I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I just met you. And I think that was for you. And what is your name? No, I don't think that's your name. No, that would be wrong. Nobody would be that mean to call you. Maybe your nickname, but definitely not your name. Do me a favor. Put your hands down, for God's sakes. And when you sit down, if you remember your name, it may come back to you in a minute. Put your hand up, and I'll call you back. Go. Give him a huge hand. That was awesome work. Great. Nice to learn. Oh, there he sees. There's a couple of people. Oh, yeah? Okay, all right. 1 second. Just 1 second to give somebody else a try. Do me a favor. Everybody hold your hands up like this gentleman did. We don't know his name. Both hands up. Just actually count your fingers. 1, 2, 3, 5. Keep going like that. Miss, I want to talk to you. Come on up here to the microphone. Come up to the microphone. Good. All right. Stand right over here. Hi. Hi. What? This. Oh, yeah. Okay. Put it on. Yeah, right there. Okay, very good. All right. Good. All right. Hi. They're excited. I'd be excited too. Oh, sorry. Okay. Did you count your fingers?
Yeah.
How many fingers did you get to? You can tell me the truth.
12.
You did. Can you count them for us real quick now, right now?
1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12 fingers. That's very good. Sorry. Look at me. No, look at them. Look at me. What's your name?
Shit.
Boy, everybody has the same nickname around here. That is so weird. That must be very confusing. All right. It's exciting. They're excited. I know. So you're having a little trouble with your name?
Yeah.
You can't remember?
No.
You know what? He couldn't remember either, but you know it now, don't you? Okay, go. Why don't you sit down? If you remember your name, you can come up and tell us, okay, young lady? Thank you so much. Coming up here, sir. Here we go. My name? I don't know. Why did you come up? Why did you decide to come up? You don't even remember why you came up, do you? Was it something to do with your name? Was it telling us your name? Okay, what's your name? That's okay. Go sit down. Good. Yeah, you sure? Oh, really? All right. He's got a couple of fans too. That's nice. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. Did you want Miss? Did you come up yet? Can you come up for a second? Yeah, they're excited. Come on up here. I think they all want to meet you. All right. Right over here on this side. Make sure you're close to the microphone. Good. Now, Yeah, really. I can see. Yeah, you got under control. That's good. All right. Are you scared to be at the microphone?
Yeah.
You are. A little bit nervous. I understand. So did you count your fingers?
Mm-hmm.
How many fingers did you get to?
12.
12. Was that okay with you?
No.
No. Well, count them up. Let me see how you did it.
1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay, I see the problem. So start with here. Start with 1.
1, 2, 3, 5, 7.
Now start from 1 again here.
1, 2, 3, 5, 7.
So 7 and 7 is?
14.
There you go. Now you get 14. That's the problem. You had the wrong number because you did it. You got to start from 1 on both hands. You get to 14. Is that better?
No.
Wow, she's a little pissed off. I see that. You got some attitude. What is your name? Seriously, you can tell us your name right now. Just spell it. Spit it out. I mean, it's the most obvious thing in the world. Your name. Go sit down. Do you remember your name? Good. Come on up here. See, show them how it's done. Right over here to the microphone. Come on over here. Come on over here. You gotta come over here. What? Come over. What's wrong now, sir? What? All right. Okay. That's good. All right. Give him a nice hand. Very good job. Do you know it? Yeah. Do you know your name? Okay. What, sir? How you doing? You feeling good? Did you count your fingers? Did you get to 12? Yeah, I know. Shut up. Okay. Okay, come on up here. Quick, right over here. All right, let's start with your name. That's a trick question, isn't it? Yeah. Do you have your wallet or anything on you? You don't carry anybody on stage have their wallet or ID or anything that has their name in it? No. All right. And you don't know your name? Oh, that's too bad. Go sit down for a second, and let's see when you remember it. Because I don't remember. Do you know your name? Good. Come on up here for a second. Hi. What's your name? Sit down. That's fine. Stand up. Just right over here by the microphone. Hi. Now, you weren't sure you were going to be in the show, right? Is that correct? It's a little one. It's on the nose. Is that good? Very good, right. And what is your name? Seriously. It's like the more you work on it. I know it's one of those things like it's. Do me a favor, sit down for a second. Yell your name out. Good, coming up here. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said. What did you say your name is? Sit down, that's okay, that's fine. All right, how you doing, sir? You feeling good? Coming up here. Just want to see. Oh, look at that. Yeah, you have some fans in that crowd. That's nice, yeah. I'm excited to meet you. Hi, I'm Peter, and your name is? We'll just leave him there for a second. All right, is that freaking you guys out? I'm sorry. 3, 2, 1, eyes open, wait. Good. Let's sit down for a second. Give him a nice hand. That's fine. I'd like to do that. VIPs, eyes up here. 3, 2, 1. Sweep. Down you go. All the way down. All the way down. Oh, okay, there. Even got done again. VIPs, it is time to get you up and out of your chairs. Have some fun, get some energy. Before I can do that, though, I need to tell you a quick story. This is the quick story. There are 2 kinds of people in the world. There are those people. Sleep. Down you go. No? Stand with us? Okay, stand up. Give him a nice hand. Give him a nice hand. Very nice. Sit right there. You can sit right there. Good, that's good. It's okay. You're doing great. You still feel good? Yeah. You want to just, you know what? Put your hand way out here. Look at me. Sleep. There you go. Let it go. No? You can stay with us. Okay, you want to stay with us. All right. He wants to see the rest of the show. VIPs, in a second, you're going to get up in your chairs and move around. Before I can do that, let me tell you a quick story. Here's a quick story. There are two kinds of people in the world. There are those people who change their minds. They get excited about something, then after a couple of months or years, they change their mind. For example, you might want to play an instrument, then you change your mind. You might want to learn a game like chess, then you change your mind. This makes fully rounded people who have many interests and are fun to meet at dinner parties. But there are other kind of people. They choose one thing, often very young, often before they really should, and they stick with it their entire lives. Sometimes people like this become experts in their field, and sometimes those people become famous for being experts. I'm talking about people like Tiger Woods, the Williams sisters. I'm talking about people like Kobe Bryant, who practiced from when he was a small child. I'm talking about smart people like Bill Gates or Mark Zuckerberg, or the owners of Google from Russia. I'm talking about Bobby Fischer, who plays chess. All these people picked one thing when they were very young, and they never stopped working on it. By the time they're the age you are right now, they were considered among the best. In a second, you're going to open your eyes, and you will be among the best at one thing. And what is that thing you will be the best at? Dance. In a second, all of you will become expert dancers. You will know you are expert dancers, and you're here at an expert dancer competition to show that you are the best dancer, not in this room, but in this part of the United States. Maybe in the entire United States. Maybe in the entire world. Based on how you dance tonight. So VIPs, in a second, you will open your eyes, you'll be dancers. The people on stage next to you are also dancers. You take dancing very seriously because, of course, it is your field of interest. The other people on stage are your competition. You respect them for being excellent dancers, but you know that they are the competition. I will explain the rules of the dance competition, then you all dance. If there's a reason you don't want to dance tonight, because of a physical ailment or any other reason, feel free to stay in your chair. But keep in mind, if you do not dance, you cannot win the big competition. That means money, fame, travel. Those are the big ones. Exorbitant money, fame, and travel. VIPs, if you understand, nod your heads. Good. Take a deep breath. 3, 2, 1. Eyes open, learn to wake. Hello, 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 dancers. Hello, dancers. Can we have a little love for the dancers, everybody? Please find a chair. Please find a chair. Find a chair, please. Now, dancers, listen up. I'm going to explain the dance competition rules. I know some of you have come from long distances to dance, so feel free to stand up and stretch out in front of your chairs. Now, audience, here's how the dance competition is going to work. You are going to be doing the judging of the dance competition. So for the next couple minutes, make sure that you see and judge each and every one of the dancers on stage. They'll make sure that you see them. Also, dancers, listen carefully. Between each song, there'll be a freezing moment. I will yell the word freeze. It is important that for that moment you freeze in place so the audience can see your ability to freeze. This is part of the dance competition. It's a unique part of this particular dance competition. All right, everybody stand in front of your own chair. The first piece of music will start. I'll be out of the way. Remember to freeze between each piece of music. Whoops, that's feedback. All right, here we go. Dancers, listen to the first piece of music and dance. Oh, little island rhythms. Let's see those island rhythm dances. Oh, keep going. Nicely done. Let's go back to your grandparents' music and see if you can do this. And freeze. Let's go back to your own childhood.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here's my candle, here's my spout. When I get too steamed up, hear me shout. Just tip me over and pour me.
And freeze. Give them some love, audience. Nicely done. Let's go a little bit more modern. Go, 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 go. Where are those club moves? Let's see those club moves. And freeze. Nice freezing. Excellent. Let's go classical. I know all of you have a background in classical. Let's try some ballet. And now your fancy footwork, double time. And freeze. Give them some love, everybody. Excellent. Just excellent. VIPs, give me a moment. Stay frozen while I discuss it with the judges. Oh, I see. VIPs, we got some very good news. I've talked to the judges, and they've decided because everybody danced so well, it would simply be impossible to judge a winner. But here's the bad news. We will now have to go into sudden death overtime. Sudden death overtime. For this, I'm going to use some extra skills you were not known you're going to need to use. Your acting skills. Because the next time the music begins, you'll no longer be dancers. Now I need to see your skills as actors. You'll do that by acting in the final scene of this upcoming movie, the gunfight at the OK Corral. You will all be gunfighters in the final gunfight. So when the music begins, you'll have your hands on your hips, waiting for the gunfight to begin. You'll move around the stage in front and behind the chairs where the audience can see, getting ready for the gunfight. But you cannot start the gunfight until I say the word draw. Until then, simply stare down the other gunfighters, find a good position, make your strategy, decide who you can scare just with your face. And then when you hear the word draw, you can take your fake guns from your fake holsters and have a big movie gunfight. Don't worry if you get shot, it's all in the script. Remember, if you get shot, it's simply your opportunity to do your big slow motion death scene for the audience and the cameras that are on. Somebody might just get an Academy Award tonight if they do a dramatic enough death scene. VIPs, listen to the music and gunfight. Keep it going. Stay on this. You gotta stay on the stage. Oh, that's one. That's all right. And draw. Death scenes. Death scenes. Such drama. Such focus. Such acrobatics. Still a couple people alive. Last two, last one. Fighting it out to the death. Give him a nice hand. Very nice. VIPs, stay lying on the ground, but I need you to go back to your chairs, but please only go back in your chairs on stage in slow motion. Slow motion. VIPs, do me a favor, hold your finger up, look at your finger. Hold your finger up, look at your finger, hold your finger up, look at your finger. Because I'm about to tell you a story. Let's use the other finger. Let's see, there we go, thank you. Probably would have been my first choice. Look at that finger, because I'm about to tell you a story about that finger. That looks like a regular finger. That seems like a regular finger. But VIPs, that is not a regular finger. No. That is a zombie finger. A zombie finger that wants to touch you on the face and put you to sleep. In a second, that finger is going to start moving towards you. And when it touches you on the face, it is going to put you to sleep. But you don't want to sleep. So as the finger gets closer to you, you're going to fight the finger. Now keep in mind, the finger is strong. You cannot hurt the finger. Don't even try to punch the finger. All you can do is keep it away from your face with your muscles. VIPs, the finger begins to move now. Now it's even stronger. Even stronger. Last couple of seconds, even stronger. Stronger still the minute it touches you, sleep. Fight it to the last second. Even stronger now, twice as strong. And sleep. Down you go. Give them a nice hand, everybody. That can't be comfortable. That is how you know that they're not actually passed out, that they're absolutely focused and awake. VIPs, in a second, I'm going to bring you out of your hypnotic trance, allow you to return to your friends, and discuss how it felt to do this wonderful experience. Before I can do that, though, I need to give you a couple of suggestions that you'll take with you while you're here in the auditorium. First suggestion is, lucky enough, something you can take with you for the rest of your life, or as long as it suits you, and that's this. From now on, you will know that you are an excellent subject for hypnosis, that your mind is more creative and functional than even you realized. That whenever possible, you should always look to your mind for solutions that seem impossible or unreachable. Your mind has amazing powers that you have not yet discovered. That one you can keep forever. As far as I'm concerned, it's true. Now the ones you'll keep while you're in the auditorium, in the gymnasium, in the clubhouse. First one is this one. When you wake up, you'll feel absolutely alert and awake, refreshed, as if you slept for 4 hours, woken up naturally, and taken a run around the block so your blood is pumping through your veins. You'll wake up absolutely wonderful, feeling absolutely alert and awake. Unfortunately, you will not remember anything about the last hour and 15 minutes until you take a sip of liquid, water, juice, soda, anything, a water fountain. Until you do that, you will not remember anything about the show. Only when you take your first sip of water or other liquid will you suddenly remember everything about the show. Until then, the show will remain an absolute blank to you. You'll feel wonderful, you'll know it was fun, but you will not be able to remember anything about it. Nod your head if you understand, VIPs. Good. Secondly, some individual suggestions for individual people. Person I am touching. Person I am touching now. When you wake up feeling alert and awake, absolutely refreshed and ready to have fun the rest of the night, you will realize you need to thank me for the show. You'll come up to me, shake my hand for the show, and then you'll go back into the audience and sit with your friends. You'll suddenly realize you want to thank me even more enthusiastically. So you'll come back a second time, shake my hand more enthusiastically, and thank me again. You'll try to leave the stage and you'll realize you still didn't really thank me in the way you want. So you'll come back a third time, really thank me enthusiastically, really shake my hand a long and enthusiastic amount of time, and then you'll finally get the courage to do the thing you really want to do to thank me for the show. Slap my butt like a football player. If you understand, nod your head. Good. Person I am touching now. When you wake up, you are going to leave the stage and go into the audience and realize you need to come back to tell the truth about hypnosis. You'll come back on stage. You'll tell the audience into the microphone that hypnosis is fake. Nobody on stage was hypnotized. Hypnosis is impossible. And then when you've convinced yourself and the audience of the truth about hypnosis, you will go to the bathroom proudly, hopping like the little bunny rabbit that you are. A proud little bunny rabbit, hopping all the way to the bathroom. If you understand, nod your head. Good. Person I am touching now on the shoulder. Person I'm touching now. You will come up to me after the show and thank me for the show, tell me how much a good time you had. Then you'll go back to the chair you're sitting in right now and try to take it into the bleachers as a souvenir of tonight's show. I will, of course, stop you from taking the chair into the bleachers. You'll bring it back, put it right back in the same position, go into the bleachers, and then come back to try to steal the chair and bring it to the stage bleachers 2 times before you finally give up. If you understand, nod your head. So you try to steal the chair 3 different times. Good. Everybody else waking up feeling alert and awake, except everybody else. Every time you hear my name, Peter Gross, you will jump up and down and yell, Peter Gross rules, like it's a rock concert. Every time you hear my name, Peter Gross rules, like it's a rock concert. Also, person I am touching now. When you hear my name the first time, you will jump up out of your chair, yell Peter Gross rules, you'll come on stage, you'll go over to the camera, which is over by, over by the microphone, there's a camera. You'll go right into the camera and you'll yell into the camera, I love this show, it was the most amazing show I've ever seen. Do that each and every time you hear my name, Peter Gross. You got it? Nod your head. Good. Everybody else waking up alert and awake. Here's how we wake up. We wake up the same way we went back down, simply by counting backwards from 5. By the time I get to 5, from 0, you'll feel alert and awake, your eyes will be ready to open, you'll be ready to jump up out of your chair or out of the ground, take a big bow, and take the applause of the audience. We start with 0. 0. Take a deep breath. Begin to have the suggestions of tonight's show dissipate like clouds or like balloons with helium floating up into the air. Now I say the word 1. Take another deep breath. You begin to sit up, either in your chair or on the floor with your eyes shut, beginning to feel your energy of your body churning through your body, blood rushing to every corner of your body, across your face, across your chest, and your back. Now I say the word 2. And you begin to feel your mind become clear, like a clear day with no clouds. Now I say the word 3. You begin to feel your mind and body coalescing together. The energy of your mind, the energy of your body coming together, rushing through your body like circuitry, energy going through your body like electricity, getting ready to stand up and jump up and down, take a bow and get applause from the audience. Now I say 4. You sit all the way up, nice and proud, chin up, head back, ready to jump up and down and take applause. Now I say the word 4. Take one more big breath. Open your eyes. 5. Open your eyes. Alert and awake. Standing up. Take a bow. Give them a huge hand, everybody. Go into the audience. Thank you so much, guys. Go into the audience. We're going to close the show down. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Before we get going, I just want to say something. I will be on for a couple minutes. If you want to have specific questions about hypnosis in your life, if you want to try to find me online, the easiest way is by remembering my name. My name is Peter Gross. Peter Gross? Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, hi. My pleasure. Thank you, sir. Hi.
Hypnosis is fake. It isn't real.
Okay, all right. You were not hypnotized?
Of course not.
Okay, all right. I think he's made his point. Give him a nice hand, everybody. That's great. Seems to be going to the hammocks. I guess the hammock is where he's going. And sleep. Good. All right. Hi. Just my pleasure. My pleasure. Honestly, it was great to have you. To give him a nice hand. Very good. And don't forget my name, Peter Gross. Peter Gross. Thank you. 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 All right. Hi. I don't know why you're back. Why are you back?
Handshake isn't in.
It's okay. That's all right. I'm sorry. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. It's all right. It's fine.